Hey guys, just thought I'd do another quick video on stator testing. The bike I'm doing it on is a 2008 FAZER FZ6. You will need to lift the tank to get access to the cable connection for the stator. Okay, so here's the tank up, and when you look under here, there's a rubber boot that you need to slide back. It gives you access to the cables. Now this cable is the stator cable, which I've already unplugged, and it's out ready to be tested. Okay, right, basically guys, we're going to do the ohms test first. So on our meter we need to be setting to ohms. I've just got the lead caught around something. So the setting you need, the first test will be that setting that the arrow's pointing to there. Okay, so now if you watch the two probes, if I connect them together, you see we get a reading. Okay, now that means that there is a circuit between these two cables. Now we get our connector and we will join into two of the cables, and there you go, we've got a slight reading there, 0.3 of an ohm. That means that we are we've got what's known as continuity. There is a circuit. We will then move over to the next connector, and as you can see we have the same reading. And finally we'll move the red connector out of into there, and we'll test that one, and we should get the same reading, which we have. Okay, so that means that there is continuity, basically a circuit on the coil of the stator. So the next thing to do is just to test, further test, we'll connect one of the leads onto somewhere that's the ground or the chassis of the bike. I'll use this little bolt on the engine casing here, and then we will probe all of these again. Okay, so that's one. Note the meter, there's nothing has changed there, and note the meter, nothing has changed there. Okay, and the final one, and again nothing has changed on the meter. So that means that these coils of the stator are insulated from the chassis of the bike, which is how they're meant to be. If you have any reading on them when your other connector is connected to the chassis, then your stator is faulty and you will need to replace it, sadly. And the last test we do is we're going to just test voltage output of the bike, the stator, sorry. We now turn to volts AC, if you can see that on the meter, what that's pointing to. And we'll start the bike and we'll probe these three cables again, and we should get some readings. Right, okay, it's a little bit noisy guys, but I'll show you again. I'm going to probe one. When we probe across, you see that reading there? We've got about 30 volts. Okay. if I now rev the bike, that should increase up to about 70, 80. Right, there you go guys. When the engine was running, we were getting a voltage there, and when we revved the engine, the voltage increased, which is exactly what it's supposed to do. I'm not going to go through the whole series of it again, but you would connect and test between all three of them connections to make sure you have got the same voltage readings when it's ticking over and when it's revving. And that's it guys. I hope this video has been useful to you or someone, and if it was, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much.